Not in the middle of me eating. It's open. Come on in. Game answers when you knock on the door. Officer Barrow reporting for duty. Hope your investigation went well, Inspector. Sure has. Thanks to you, we've obtained a good amount of info. A good amount of the info we need. Still, I'm not rightly sure where we should investigate next. I didn't figure it'd be such a smooth sailing. For sure, but I don't know. It's like we finally hit a wall. It's not so much that the investigation has hit a wall, that you hit a spot where your team can't do much more about it. I really want to find Procy as fast as I can to put poor Gomeisa at ease. No need to rush. Think of a police investigation as being like fishing. There's a lot of waiting around. There's a cat in my closet. M.A. pulls a document out of his desk and places it in front of Darren. I haven't been just sitting in this room twiddling my thumbs. I got us a lot of good info. That's why you make the big bucks, sir. Hope I can investigate like you someday. So, what is this anyway? I wish. Anyway, give it a read. It's oddly enough surprising in how predictable it is. Daryl takes a moment to look through the documents. The furrowing of his brow intensifies as he goes. Inspector Gummy, is this really enough to get a look like that even from you, huh? No surprise there. This case is starting to look pretty dangerous. Yeah. Now we're stuck. How frustrating. Yeah, no word from the OCPD today either. And it's not like there are actions we can take based on the info we got on hand either. There's no point in any of you worrying about it. This is the job of the police after all. Since we're just helping with the investigation, all we can do is take on the jobs they give us. On top of that, even if we were to take action now, the company doesn't have any heroes it can deploy. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Huh? Yeah, where's Akashi? Akashi's at school back at his university today. He said he'd clock in around evening time. So, boss here is right. There's nothing we can do until evening, when Akashi shows up, I guess. The tea is ready, everyone! Please enjoy! Gomeisa comes back from the kitchenette and passes out tea and treats. Thanks, Gomeisa. Oh, and how are you doing? I mean, it was just yesterday that you... Oh, I'm doing just fine now. Sorry for the trouble I caused you yesterday. Sometimes I can't hold myself back and I end up like that. It always worries boss and the others. That's why I make sure not to forget to thank people with words and deeds. Gomeisa brings in tea, sweets, and sandwiches. The kind of thing you'd find on a cafe's menu. Each of you get 3 lightly toasted sandwiches. First, it's vegetables and ham. The second is a simple egg sandwich. The third has brightly red jam as filling, far more vibrant in color than any strawberry or raspberry jam. Man, can I have that? that's already better food than I've had in the past 4 days. What kind of jam is this? God, it smells great. This is my homemade jam. I made it from something. A fruit that looks like a cranberry. Cranberry, huh? I sleep surrounded by all sorts of plants and trees in the greenhouse boss built for me on the roof at the bar. When the fruits ripen and fall, I bake my jams from them. I do remember you grew a lot of plants up there, and the things you find anywhere on Earth to fruit trees not of this planet. I do. I have to make sure the pollen doesn't get outside, so it's very difficult. But the trees do repay my efforts with delicious fruits. Boss and the customers always praise them, saying the fruits taste very good. You and Maktai take a bite into your respective jam sandwiches as Gomeisa insists. Hey, it's good. Sweet, but not too sweet. Yeah, I was expecting it to be more sour. Not quite this sweet. I never tasted a flavor like this before, but it's really good. Gomeisa smiles from the bottom of his heart from hearing that. I'm so glad. I will let the Waigatima tree know later. Oh, look at the time. Sorry, but I'll be off to do something on my own today. Boss? Not coming with us today? Sorry about that. It's just that I promised Rocky I'd help him with his rehabilitation today. He's eager like you wouldn't believe, wanting to be able to transform and fight again as soon as possible. He never knows when to quit, so I'll be home late, I imagine. Make sure to lock up the office, alright? Well, I'll be off. Thanks for the food, Gomeisa. Tea and sandwiches were great. I'm glad to hear that. Good luck, Huckle. President Huckle heads out, leaving the three of you in the office. We got 3 hours until Akashi shows up. It really feels like today will end without us doing anything. You are right, but all we can do is wait. Hey, wait, where is Officer Barrel? Oh, he's with Inspector Game out on... Right as Maktai is about to answer, they hear the office doorbell go off. Oh, we have a visitor? Come in. We have a doorbell. Maktai unlocks the door and in comes... Oh, hey there! Didn't think we'd be seeing each other again so soon. How'd you find this address? And just so you know, I didn't find it out on in any untoward way. I've been here before, once actually. I've just come back from the OCPD, you see, comparing notes. A lot of pieces fell into place, so I decided to let you know directly. Which means you got a new lead? Indeed. The curiosity bug bit me, so I peeked around here and there on my own. And goodness, the things that popped up. I contacted the detective in charge of the case through Officer Barrel and compared notes with him. And everything came together with unbelievable clarity. I finally have a clear picture of this whole affair. Really? What did you find out? Where's Boss? Whoa, oh my God! Gomeisa, easy. You're going to scramble the poor guy's brain if you shake him like that. Uh-oh, I am sorry. I could not help myself. I gotta ask though, wouldn't it be faster to message us somehow instead of coming in person? You're a reporter for the paper, right? Wouldn't it be just as easy for you to put your findings in writing? While I am more skilled in writing things out as opposed to the word of mouth, I have my concerns, you see. Having messages leaked would make things far too risky.
Risky? Like how?
Allow me to explain. This will be a long story, I'm afraid. After all, a lot of it has to do with Procy's past. Procy's past?
Meridian Eyes? That interplanetary mafia?
Yeah, Procy used to be pretty tight with them back in the day. Word has it he used to do a bunch of work that was borderline villainous, hence their connection. Back then, he'd do anything for money, even if that meant doing work for the mafia. So after doing work for them for a while, he ended up joining them? Nah, that he didn't. While they did work closely together, that was as far as their relationship went. A lot of time has passed since they went their separate ways, but
what, Inspector? You mean they're back together again?
I can't say whether they patched things up, but it's not like either side would have anything to gain from joining hands. Not now, at least. It's just, when I investigated Procy's room, I found this letter. I'd like to talk about the one you took with you, it says. The one you took? You mean like a person? Gomeisa can be seen shuddering as Naruhito reads out that line from his findings. Eh? Gomeisa? Naruhito gives Gomeisa a critical look before returning his eyes to his documents. In hand. Even if we put aside who the one ultimately is, I think chances are high that he went to make contact with them. I have it on good authority that this villain-laden mafia just happens to be stopping by here on Earth right now. Even better, they happen to be right here in Japan, in this very city.
They're here? In Orient City? Meaning Procy might be somewhere in the city then?
That is a strong possibility, yes.
Really? Then we must go faster, quickly!
Hold on there. This is just a hypothetical. There's no guarantee that he's still nearby. Go fast. We're talking about a cosmos-spanning criminal organization here. It's hard to think they'll stay in one city for too long. So if we want to find out the truth, we're going to have to go ask them directly.
Directly? Wait, you can't mean...
Indeed. Looks like we stepped into one heck of a case. I've located their hideout. Are you emotionally prepared for the trip there?
Why are you asking emotionally?
This is an infiltration operation. Be ready for the worst. This is Snake. No, I still ain't got it. And that's why we're here, huh? Okay, I get it now. Sorry for the late explanation. We were just in such a hurry getting out. Anyway, that being said, we gotta stay quiet. The watchman is looking the other way. Alright, Gomeisa, take us forward.
Got it. Heave ho!
So, why isn't the detective himself with us? Isn't this sort of thing supposed to be his day job?
They know his face apparently, so being with us would only endanger our operation here, or so he says.
Detectives sure have it rough, huh? Oh, looks like the coast is clear.
Sounds good. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, I get that we're sneaking into a mafia meeting ground? That's all fine and normal, but That's normal? What do you mean? I mean, compared to what we're doing right now? Like, the heck is up with this? You're surrounded by absolute darkness, save for some light coming in through the tiny perforations in the walls of the crate. As Naruhito's signal, Gomeisa hoists up the top of the crate from inside, causing a tiny gap to form. Ground. Sorry. You all inch forward as the walls of the crate move with Gomeisa's step and continue moving onward like this for some time. Oh my god, we're sneaking in like Snake. It's a cargo crate. Like what you find at train stations or port terminals. Have you not seen one before, Akashi? I'm not asking what this thing is called. I'm asking what we're doing inside one of these things. Wait, that's you. You okay, Akashi? You sure been sneezing a lot. Yeah, sorry. I took a shower after practice, and just my luck, the water heater was broken. Shh, quiet. They could be nearby. Sorry, it's just, why do we have to move around in such a roundabout way? What other choice do we have? We need a container this big just to keep Gomeisa's enormous body hidden. A crate assessment is essential to any infiltration operation. How else will we be able to sneak around in here? Oh my god, we are not Snake. And I don't even think the box worked for Snake. Has anyone ever gotten away with using the box in Metal Gear Solid in any of the games? It's not like we specifically need a crate. How come you two are on the same page? And on the weirdest page at that? Well, it probably wouldn't be much easier to move from cover to cover with a body of his size without being spotted either. I'd say sneaking around in this crate as camouflage is the easier path, no? Really? I guess. Maybe. Shh! Someone's coming! Someone's coming. Back from my patrol, Chief. Roger that. See anything funny out there? Nope, not really. Gotta ask though. Is he really planning on paying the boss a visit? Beats me. Can't tell how serious he is. But it's easier to bend titanium than to get Procyon back to back down. Hey, they're talking about Procy. I wish we were closer to hear more, but that might be asking for too much. Oh crap, here it comes. Hold it in, Akashi. Ooh. And that was a close one. Achoo! What was that? Naruhito sneezed in the background startles Gomeisa, causing him to send the container tumbling upside down, making mighty dings probably as it hits the ground. Uh-oh. Sorry. Sorry, my butt! Hey, what was that? What was that huge noise? We got a live one, and a huge one at that. Surround them! Villains pour out from all directions toward you, just as you just poked the hornet's nest. We're totally surrounded. What do we do? Mafiosos block every possible angle, leaving your group without even the slightest chance to split up and run away. Sorry, really, I just couldn't hold it in. Well, we got no choice now. Time to bulldoze our way through in a blaze of glory. And while we're at it, We'll make him cough up where Procy is. I'll be way faster than skulking around like snakes. Brandon, do your thing. Brandon, if you would be so kind as to do the honors, I would appreciate that too. Alright, got it. Transform. With your aid, Akashi and Beryl transform into heroes. I'm not the fondest of violence, but since I'm the one who got us into this, I have to take responsibility for it properly. HQ, transform me! Huh? Naruhito? As if responding to his request, Naruhito's body becomes enveloped in light, at which point... Memorious the Great is on the scene. I will do my utmost to make up for my blunder, restoring my honor and living up to my reputation. Like literal Clark Kent Superman. Naruhito transforms both his outfit and his build, looking much like those of a superhero from movies long ago. You're a hero too? Couldn't you have helped us out earlier? Sorry, I was scared. I simply wanted to properly respect the legends of the legends who lent me their powers. If I were to transform willy-nilly, that'd belittle their legacies, you know? Bruh. Respect the legends that... Huh? What do you mean by all that? We can talk about my powers later. For now, we gotta finish off these villains, right? You're right about that. Here we go! As if the imminent battle rapidly ensues, Gomeisa stops staring vacantly into space and takes a good look around. Coming at us with only 3 excuses for heroes? You gotta be kidding. Yeah, hope you tied any loose ends, because we got a few empty coffins in the back that could use some filling. This is the same as before. Gomeisa squeezes his fist tightly, and when he does, please wait. Let me fight too. Gomeisa, you sure? You gonna be okay? Gomeisa, wait. You hate battles. I do hate them. They are very scary. I often take off my terminal I used to communicate with the office. And I even forgot to bring it today too, but if I were on the floor in tears now, this will be a repeat of before, when the boss saved me. Now it's my turn to save boss, so please let me fight. Alright. He looks at you. As he looks at you, you can see resolve in his eyes. Parallel world path detected. Hero named Gomeisa. Please tap OK to establish a connection and begin operation. You sure about this? I am. Please transform me. You tap on the terminal screen, and when you do, transformation complete. I will do my best. Gomeisa comes back into view clad in his heroic dancer's garb. Gomeisa, you've got a lot of nerve thinking you can stand up to us. You want us to make you bawl your eyes out like a little baby like we did that time before? I will not cry again. This time I will not run. Not until you get boss back. Before? This time? Does Gomeisa know these folks? Well, bring it on, sick 'em boys. Yeah! Here we go, Brandon. Do your best. Have no choice but to. Yeah, I can't put my team in.
正義のシェリフ、ただいま参上っす。さあガンガン撃ちまくっていくっすよ。ドカー。
喧嘩はダメですよ。ごめんなさいです。この場で使える技はこいつだ。
行くぜ。でリソースが見る。あらあら、ガンガン行くっす。ドカー。
喧嘩はダメですよ。見てほしいです。この場で使える技は全ての可能性をロードする解雇メモリアルヒーローズ。行くぜ。
セットに持ち込むぜ。必殺百列打法。あら
痛いです。
ガンガン行くっす。打って打って打ちまくりっす。必中万円万円バー。
喧嘩はダメですよ。親愛ダンサクエットライパス争い合わず仲良くしましょうです。この場で使える技はこいつだ。
目先のことばかりにこだわっていると君の宇宙も曇ってしまうというものだ。たまには空でも見上げてみたまえ。